G'day promoters, my name's Tim and welcome back to My Aim, the improvised line. Special welcome to our 8 new subscribers this week. Thanks very much and keep on learning. Today's the 7th episode in the lockdown learning series during this COVID-19 crisis, and 2 weeks ago we had a look at harmony, fun and choosing chords when you're making up a tune. Today we're going to flip that around, have a look at a chord progression and show you one of my practice tips when creating a new song or an improvised line. Let's get into it. So how do I practice for an improvisation when an improvisation is a spontaneous thing? Practice your scales, practice your chords in block and arpeggio form using all their different inversions, and then do that in a chord progression. Find a chord progression in the song you like playing and see what you can do with it. So let's start off in the key of F and I'll play the block chords first. Add some sevenths. Play with all your different inversions. Then start looking at the arpeggios. Mix up your blocks and your arpeggios. You'll start to hear a tune develop. Remember, you can use the notes of the scale of the chord that you're playing as well as the notes of the key that you're playing. And don't be frightened to add different chords, so use your augmenteds and your diminished. So majors can go to augmented, minors can go to diminished. When you're making up a tune, get a theme happening, 2 bars, 4 bars, 8 bars, depending on how advanced you are as a player and an improviser, and then develop that, and you can play it in the different pitches of the different chords that you're playing, as well as in different keys. And that's how you create a hit song. When you go to the bridge, you want to do something a little bit different. You can use the subdominant key, you can use the dominant key, you can use the relative minor of the tonic, the subdominant or the dominant. So there's 6 chords you can look at, because we know in the cyclic keys they all go together, and we talked about that in a previous video and I'll leave the link for that up here. So play around with it. I can sit down and improvise over a bunch of chords for hours on end. It's great fun. See what happens with it. So those notes are going to fit over every chord, every scale of each of the chords. When you go into the bridge, use your different keys. You can even go to something really quite different. You can go to the second or the flat second. So there's no reason why you can't be... So I went into a D major. From that you can go to the A7th, which is the dominant of D, make it an A minor, which is then the relative minor of C, so you can go to a C7, which is the dominant back to F. Think of new chord progressions, that's what we're on about. I'm not going to tell you how to play, that's not our job. Our job is to give you ideas to create great new compositions and improvisations. I look forward to hearing your results. You're still here, so now it's time for a quick word from our Aussie English, and today's word is punt. Punt. To take a punt at anything is the equivalent of having a go. Punters are people, usually, who bet on horse races. They're also people that have a go at whatever it is they're trying to do. So it's time for you to take a punt on a new chord progression. Add your dominant sevens, your augmenteds, your major 7 flat 3s. Great fun. Punt. To have a go. My name's Tim. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, give us a big thumbs up. If you learnt something new, tell us about it in the comments below, and remember to subscribe. To learn more about music improvisation and composition, click on either of the screens that you see here. Remember to share this with your friends, and I'll see you in the next video.